Welcome back to day 4 of our trip in Ghana. Today is the Sabbath, so we can't buy, cook, or sell, so it's a special day for us. Let's take a look at our itinerary for the day. We're starting out our day at the Tang Palace. Because it's the Sabbath, we can't cook, so it's fresh fruit for us for the day to get our day started. But look at the selection that was presented to us at the Tang Palace that morning. After finishing breakfast at the Tang Palace, we headed towards Aburi, Ghana. Aburi is in the mountain regions of Ghana, and we're told lovely views and a lot of Americans and Jamaicans live in this area. But first, let's address something that's kind of like the elephant in the room. The road to Aburi, Ghana. Although this is a stock video, this is how our driver was driving on that road to Aburi. I know. If you look at the overhead view, you can tell that this road twists and turns through the mountains, and at some point you're just gonna have to just give it to God and give it to the driver, because he has your fate in his hands. At this point, I had to close my eyes, because although he can drive, it wasn't only our driver at the wheel. I think what we say here in America, Jesus take the wheel, and Jesus had the wheel. We made it through safely, but I can tell you, brother was in his feelings by the time we got out of that van. Let's look at some of the views of Aburi. What you're seeing is houses being built in the mountain regions that are not finished but will be finished in the near future. Looking down on the eastern part of Accra, beautiful views and breathtaking. Yes, they are selling land in the Aburi region. As you can tell, the views are breathtaking. This is one of the developing regions of Ghana. We also saw Rita Marley's house. She moved to Ghana in the early 2000s and lived there to today. As you can tell, Ghana is building and Ghana is developing. So a lot of Westerners will be moving to this area. You gotta love how these houses look like they're just hanging on the cliff, but it's a beautiful house. Let's take a look at the different markets that we saw as we went up through the Aburi region. Beautiful, beautiful. They sell everything on the side of the road, to include fruit, clothing, furniture, fruit, everything. People normally just go to market every day. Also is a presidential house. The president does live in the Aburi region, which I say is up and coming and developing. Legon Botanical Garden is where my day became challenging. Yes, I'm going to just tell you the truth. We started out with a nice, friendly boat ride, and I really enjoyed the boat ride. I'm not a real fan of water, but I enjoyed the boat ride because it was just something to do that get us out amongst the people, so we can literally see how they spend their Saturday and how they spend their weekends. This park was full of people, full of families, laughing and joking, playing music, and it just reminded us how we spent our days on the weekends after Sabbath class, and we literally just stay together as a family. So this was a good day just to spend together and just experience something different. We really enjoyed the boat ride. As the boat ride came to an end, our tour guide literally had a wonderful idea and just told us to just stay open-minded. We would have fun. This is something that everybody does, and we would really enjoy the view. Yep, you'll see it. I know you see it. Yes, I know you see it. Because when I literally saw what he was talking about, let me tell y'all, this is not my idea of fun, and this is what was going on in my head as we started walking towards it.
Hell no, to the no, no, no. Hell to the no, hell to the no, to the no, no, no. Hell no, no.
Y'all, I got a confession to make. I am not afraid of heights. I'm afraid of falling from heights. And this took every ounce of my concentration. I'm trying to hold the camera steady, and I'm trying to literally get across this bridge. And I know you're thinking, well, why in the world would you get on it? If I'd have known they had a suspended bridge at the park, that was the first thing I'd have been done told them, we're not going to do the suspended bridge. But as we got to the end, I thought it was over. It's not over. There's several bridges in order for you to get to the ground. This is not my idea of having a good time. As I started walking towards the bridge, in the center of the bridge, only thing I can tell you is that things started to get blurry. I started to shake a little bit. And then before you know it, my knees got weak. And I just had to let this out. Now I know, with you I've lost all cool points. But at some point I had to stop filming because, as you can see, the camera's really shaking and I almost dropped it 3 times. I do not like falling from heights. I'll say that again. I didn't fall, but just the idea of falling. And I'm thinking in my head, I didn't come all the way to Africa to fall from a suspended bridge. So I was kind of in my feelings by the time we got to this platform. And I'm starting to look around, and then you can tell that other people that's in front of us are admiring the views from the suspended bridge. They just need to go on about their business. It's just prolonging it. And I just want to get on the ground. But these are my thoughts. And yeah, one more time.
Don't you dare. What were you thinking?
Mark 9. Okay. I had to get myself together. My feet are back on solid ground. And I'm walking back to the picnic area. And I just got to get myself together. Because I don't like the suspended bridges. But as you can tell, there are many people out here enjoying their day. Beverly is definitely laughing at me because, yeah. enough about that. We don't have to keep talking about that. I almost had to go to counseling. But as we walk out, let's enjoy some of the sights and sounds of the day. And as we literally just enjoyed our Sabbath. As we came down from the Aburi region, I kept looking at these white buildings that were nestled in the hills. I asked our tour guide and he told me that it was the University of Ghana. So we had to go. These buildings were beautiful. And to understand that it was an institution of higher learning, we had to go. The University of Ghana is the oldest and largest of the 13 Ghanaian national public universities. It was founded in 1948 in the British colony of the Gold Coast as the University College of the Gold Coast, and was originally affiliated with the College of the University of London, which supervised its academic programs and awarded degrees. After independence in 1957, the college was renamed the University College of Ghana. It changed its name again to the University of Ghana in 1961 when it gained full university status. It is currently ranked as the 839th best global university. Schools are ranked according to the performance across a set of widely accepted indicators of excellence, and Ghana is 839 in the world. As we drove through the university, you can tell that this would essentially be a historically black university or college if it was in the United States. There was music playing, students walking around, and you can tell that these students are very proud to be associated with the University of Ghana.
After the day's adventure, we returned back to the Tang Palace, where we showered and changed our clothes and just relaxed on our balcony, where we enjoyed a beautiful duo by the poolside serenading us. At least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So we went to dinner at this place called Bella Afrique.
Ooh, this is nice.
The sign outside is electric. The decor is just beautiful. As we walked in, we saw a beautiful, bright stage for some live entertainment, and you'll see it as we walk out. We sat down to our table, and I just noticed how there was a mix of different restaurants all combined in this indoor-outdoor kind of setting. You felt like you were inside a building, but you could see that it was a covered outdoor area, and the breeze was absolutely heavenly. We ordered our food, and it was absolutely delicious. Now, understand, in Ghana, in Africa pretty much, you order your food and it takes a while because they make it to order. So it leaves us plenty of time to enjoy the music and to have wonderful conversation. We ordered our mocktails and our food, and when it came, we thoroughly enjoyed our food. Now, when it came time for us to head out, we got to see the band playing live, and our tour guide cut a rug to some reggae sounds. Check him out.
Fighting. They make it feel as if we never fought for our own people. They make it feel as if we just gave you out and said take them away. But that is false.